I'm going to be doing a Pretty Little Liars like recap slash my opinions and thoughts because I never really gave like my theory of what I think is going to happen. I just kind of went with the flow. And I'm wearing like a black hoodie shirt thing. It's like zippered and it has a hood. So yeah, and I'm actually going to change because I wore this yesterday and it's actually hot today. But anyways, let's just get started with what happened yesterday. I have some clips. Like I recorded it from my TV because I'm ghetto like that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna play those, and those were the main things that really happened in that episode, the Halloween episode. I liked the episode yesterday, but I didn't like it at the same time because half of the show was like, half of it was like Pretty Little Liars, and half of it was like Ravenswood, and then they played Ravenswood for 2 hours, so it's like 3 hours and 2.5 hours of Ravenswood, and then 30 minutes of Pretty Little Liars. So yeah, let's just get to those clips and I'll talk about them in a minute.
Look, hold on. But it's Ezra. He might be worried about me. Just don't tell him too much. Hey there.
Hey, I've been trying to reach you. Where are you?
Look, it's actually not a great time to talk. I'm standing in a graveyard.
You're what?
I'm in Ravenswood, but I'll call you later, okay?
Arya, you need to be careful.
Yeah, I will. I promise. Bye. Come on. Must be an open door somewhere. Keep walking. What's going on? Hold on! Let's get against the wall! Ow! Hold on to me. What is that? Ow! Hannah, are you... Allison? you miss me? It was you, wasn't it? In Ravenswood. Look, I don't have much time. It's still not safe for me to be here. If I don't leave again, look, I want to come home. But you have to help me.
Why? Who are you afraid of?
Remember what I told you at the hospital, Hannah? That was really you.
Arya? You forgot your cell phone.
Okay, so I do have a shirt on. Yeah. I took my black jacket off because I thought I was done, but then I rewatched some things and I didn't cover them. So yeah, they pretty much, the only important parts that happened in that episode was Hannah gets locked in the phone booth, they lose Hannah, and then they lose Spencer, then Spencer sees A, then she hits A, then A hits her, knocks her out, and then they find Spencer, and then they try to find Hannah, and then Hannah's locked in the phone booth, and then the phone booth is all blurry, and then she sees a blurry picture or a blurry face, and it's Allison's face, and then someone comes behind her, which is A, and takes her away, and then slowly the door opens from this girl named Miranda that's in Ravenswood, and then they find Arya, Spencer, and Hannah. That didn't make sense. They find Arya, Spencer, Emily, and then they pretty much get in Ezra's car, and then Ezra leaves, and they go back in someone's backyard. I don't know whose. And then they see Redcoat, and she's running, and they chase her, and then all of a sudden they get into the backyard. I guess it's a backyard, and then Redcoat just stops, and then Arya's like, Allison, and then slowly Redcoat takes off the hood, turns around, and it's Allison, and she goes, "Did you miss me?" So yeah, Allison's alive, which I think that's pretty obvious. I pretty much knew that Allison was alive from the funeral, when they had the funeral, first or second episode, when they got the text message from Mona that said, "I'm still here, bitches." That to me was like a hint that she's still alive, because I'm still here. Obviously Mona knew she was alive. I feel like Mona has always known she was alive. But yeah, now I'm done with this video because it's like 20 minutes long and I have a lot of editing to do. So thank you. Bye. So I hope you enjoyed those clips, and now get on to my thoughts. I have them written down on my phone this time. So the summer finale episode, you see Cece fall, and then she gets up off that rope. She falls off the rope, and then they talk, and then they turn around and she's running away, and then you don't see her anymore. So I'm curious as to what they're gonna do with her, because you don't see her in the Halloween episode. At least I don't notice her, because I saw some people say that she was running into the morgue and stuff, but I don't know. And then on the summer finale, Hannah took something in the lair, but I've seen a lot of people say that they don't know what it was, and I still don't know what it is. So if you know what it is, let me know, because she takes a journal. And then on to the Halloween episode, when I guess it's Ezra that pushes Spencer down or slaps her or whatever he does. She before he does that, she cuts him, and then at the end of the episode, when he gives them a ride home, he gives Arya her phone. And then what I'm wondering is if Spencer notices that he only keeps one hand, they notice that. Okay, is Allie scared? Another question, is Allie scared of Ezra, or is she scared of somebody else? And then if Ezra's A, Ezra want to hurt everybody but Arya, because every time there's an A situation, Arya is like minorly hurt and everyone else is like broken arm, broken toe, and then Arya is just like broken nail. The Pretty Little Liars theory from someone. I cut their usernames off. My bad. And it said Allison was running from the NAT club, but she was wrong. She should have been running from Ezra. And that kind of makes sense to me, because at the beginning of the series you just see a whole bunch of videos of the girls, and then I feel like she's trying to find out who is making the videos, and then they find out who's making the videos. So that kind of makes sense to me. And then this person said, they said Ezra is Big A with Cece, and they were the ones who tried to kill Allie the night she disappeared, and I'm most 100% convinced that Mona is the one who knows that he is that is outside the girls, because Mona knows everything, and that's all I got right now. So I don't think that Ezra's A, because on one of the things when right after he calls Arya, he steps away from like that tombstone, and he has like a hat and not a mask. What it looks like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it looks like he's just holding a hat, like a hat like goes around his head, not a mask. So I think he's watching her, but it's kind of creepy though. So I don't think he's A, but part of me does think he's A, because why would he follow her? That's just creepy. And how does he know exactly where they're at the end of the scene? Because I know she says that she's in Ravenswood in the graveyard, but where in the graveyard? How did he know at the end where she was at? And then I'm just concerned as who Allie's running from, whose funeral did they go to, when they're gonna tell who A is, and all these things. I'm just curious to see what they're gonna do. But that's everything, and I really don't want to wait till January 7th to see the new series, because that's like 70 something days away. But yeah, thank you for watching. Still going, isn't it? Okay, so hey guys, it's like, what time is it? It's 9:54, and as you can see, well, I don't know if you can tell, but it's raining, and I lost power because the air was on, and it's raining, and now it's just crappy weather. Okay, so hey guys, it's Tuesday morning now. I have power. So I lost power in my other video at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it didn't come back on until 5:30. So literally I laid on my couch all day, didn't brush my hair, didn't brush my teeth, didn't put a bra on, didn't put pants on, didn't clean, didn't put makeup on, didn't do anything. Because didn't have power, couldn't see, didn't feel like it because I didn't have power. So now everything I didn't do yesterday, I get to do today. Today I'm going to be doing a Pretty Little Liars, recap, I guess. I made a list of who I think is A, if I think he's A and if I don't think he's A. Part of me right now is 50-50. I think he's A and then I don't think he's A. So I'll explain that, and then on the back I made a list of just thoughts I had when I'm watching the show. I'm just like, where's this person? What happened to this person? What about this? So yeah, I made a list, and yeah. So the first reason is, at the beginning of whatever season it was, when they're talking about Malcolm being his son, and that how Arya knew that he had a son but he didn't know. If he's A and he knows everything about everybody, how come he didn't know he had a son? But yet he knows all these other things. I don't understand that. But maybe I missed something and maybe they explained why. I don't know. The second thing is, when he found out he had a son, but then on one of the last few episodes they told him that he wasn't the father. Again, how could he not know he's the father, but know all these other things about Arya, Hannah, Emily, and Spencer, and who killed this person, where they're at all times, but yet not know he's not the father. At the end of the last episode, before the one that's coming on next week, they showed him going into A's lair. He could have either followed her followed Arya and her friends into the A layer and he's mad. There's another A and Arya didn't tell him. So now I think he could be A. He could be mad when he walked into the lair that they had been in there. And the people saw it and that they saw it because when the old lady said he's here, I feel like that's the only shadow that we saw was his walking behind them or stopping behind them when the old lady at the episode said he's here. And there's only man's clothes. He's the only man shadow that they show, so if they're trying to make him look like A, they're doing a good job because he's obviously a man. And it's now on to the back list that doesn't have anything to do with A, just random thoughts. I still feel like Mona's in on the A team because Mona's never there, because at the beginning of the season 4 she was in like every episode, in every scene, and now she's like in one scene. Then she'll be in no episodes, but I don't think she's telling the liars that she knows anything. Where's Jenna after she got hit in the lake or whatever happened to her in the lake, pond thing, whatever? Where's Jenna? Like, she didn't die because the girl who plays Jenna, I went on her Twitter that same night that episode happened where she got injured at the lake pond thing, and someone asked her, is Jenna coming back? And she said, yeah, Jenna's not dead. You'll see her soon, so where's Jenna? Why is Ren moving into London with Spencer's sister? They make Spencer and Ren look bad all the time, and I don't know why. Like, they don't have, right now I don't feel like they have proof that Ren did anything other than on the phone they said you go your way and I'll go mine or something like that, but don't know who they were talking to, don't know what that meant, so I don't know about that. And speaking of who A is, when I was talking about Ezra being A and not being A, why would they tell you who A is now if there's a season 5? Because they already got renewed for a season 5, so I don't think that would make sense to tell you who A is now if there's a season 5. And why does Caleb leave Ravenswood? Like, I don't get it. Or wait, is that the new show? I don't know. But wherever he's leaving, why does he leave? No, he goes to Ravenswood. Whatever it's called. Why does he leave? Why does he leave? I don't get it. And then I've read a whole bunch of things on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube videos that they're saying Arya's A. First, how could Arya be A? Why would she stalk herself? How could she be A? Why would she lock herself in a box on the Halloween train and almost try to kill herself? Why would she text herself? And then Arya's boyfriend. I've read a lot of things, like I said, on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, that Arya's new boyfriend is part of the A team. Because I feel like they don't just bring in characters if they don't have a background story. And I don't feel like we know his story. Like, he teaches karate or whatever the hell he teaches. But other than that, I feel like we don't know anything about him. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. And then after the show comes on next Tuesday, on Wednesday afternoon, I will post my thoughts and opinions on what happened. Some of these questions will be answered. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.